Danganronpa.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Number82, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time we got through the prologue, as we gained, well, we were introduced, rather, to the 16, seemingly, participants of this game. We play from Hajime Hinata, who does not remember what his talent is, and were whisked away mysteriously into a classroom and then onto what is believed to be Jabberwock Island by the mysterious Usami. But of course, despite the preachings of hope and unity, Monokuma has to show up to spoil everything. Yeah.
Rule 5. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. If the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the blackened is not exposed, the remaining students will be executed. As a reward, the surviving blackened will be forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the island. The discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Destroying any property on this island without permission is expressly prohibited. This includes the surveillance cameras and monitors. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. Your actions in this regard are not limited. Additional school trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion.
Sorry, just a moment. And done. As I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the bench, paralysed with thought. Is he really going to make us do this? There was no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this was undeniably real. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I'd grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. No one said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. And it led straight on to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet, my heart was horribly upset. That kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual daily life. That'd be the light pollution. Chapter 1. Destination Despair. Daily life.
Bong, bing, dong, ding.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you, please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors.
I'm looking at you, lady.
You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Damn, that's ominous. A cottage, huh? Is there anybody out there? Oh, everyone's just inside their rooms. Oh, his pet. Pet is pet. Chibi. I guess this is Kazuichi's cottage. So that would just be the case for everyone. Interesting look. Damn it! As soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed. What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. Yeah, what's up though? Long time no see. Yeah, nice to see you too, Jacob. How you been? I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust. Because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I realised there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island. And at that moment, I let out a scream. Ah! A scream erupted from my mouth. Been pretty good man, just busy with life. Well, how about yourself? Yeah. More or less the same. Yeah! It rushed from my mouth like waterfall from a collapsed dam. Why me? Why do I have to go through with this? began to lose my voice, and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence. No, not complete silence. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance, as if the waves were murmuring into my ears, "This is no longer the world you knew." And once again I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if, by chance, I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meagre expectations, I fell into a light sleep. Monokuma Theatre? Hey!
Ahem.
Danganronpa 2!
To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, thank you very much. To those of you who are borrowing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair from a friend, you always risk losing friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy your own copy just to be safe. Now then, it's been a while since the main story started, so I'll give the keynote address right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. So, make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Now then, until the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest!
I don't remember if I told you or not, but I started struggling a while back, but I still have yet to finish my Black and White series on my channel. I've been procrastinating it for a while. Life always gets in the way. You had mentioned that to me before. It was, I believe, the last time you were here as well. Yeah, but yeah, I just haven't gotten around to checking it out yet. Sorry about that.
Bong, bing, dong, ding.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
So, of note, nothing got, or at least nothing yet, has been locked up over night time. As opposed to the dining hall getting locked up, but that seems to have been for Junko. If not just the way to make sure they restock everything. So, it definitely wasn't a dream after all. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. I guess for now, I should go outside.
No, no, no!
You're not allowed to go out.
Monokuma? Why are you here?
No way!
Hey now, don't be so worried. I'm here for fun reasons.
Fun reasons?
Hey,
I want you to find my stuffed animals. I got ahead of myself and made too many.
Phew!
But I thought it'd be a waste to just throw them away, so I've hidden them all over the island.
If you please.
Scattered all over various areas, so you just go right ahead and look for them all.
Why do I have to do something like that?
Too bad!
'Cause I said so. You can't say no. We've already hidden one of them in this room, and I won't let you out till you find it.
Well?
Good luck.
Damn it. That selfish stuffed animal. me get the mono coins as well. This bed is pretty comfortable. Monokuma contacts us through these monitors. I really want to break it, but who knows what would happen if I did that. I know you're a good man, I appreciate you trying to check it out. One day I'll have to have you watch it live when I do stream. Yeah, I'll try to get around to it. I do have a question. How do you find yourself motivated per se to... Let's slightly go from my end. Hang on. Motivated to be something. Motivated to be consistent with uploading, because you seem like you're always consistent. Any tips or advice? Just... It's more so just, if you've got the time, if you know you've got a time where you can keep doing stuff, then that's the time to get into it regularly, sort of thing. So, like, at the moment I've got a window where I can do stuff nearly every day, so that's when I try to do it, unless I've got issues. Otherwise, I mean, and just motivation's just... Mainly, I'm streaming stuff I want to do anyway, so... that sort of sorts it out. I guess I gotta leave it alone. I'm assuming that's the thing. But let's check out everything else just in case. Well, just to make sure we can analyse everything before we have to head out. This room has a lot of windows, and they probably wanted it to feel tropical and open. Well, this isn't really the time to be grateful for that. Wherever I go, there are surveillance cameras all over the place. Whoever's controlling Monokuma must be monitoring us with those cameras too. It pisses me off to think I'm being watched by a lunatic. But there's nothing I can do about it. What is this? It looks like a shelf. I feel like I shouldn't put anything here. Oh, is that where the Monokumas are going to go? There's a room for showering beyond this point. It's pretty large and looks easy to use, but I've never really felt comfortable showering. Well, it's this kind of situation after all.
Huh? I've been found?
Okay, Monocoins will be hitting the
Well
things.
done.
Good job.
Do you find yourself tired often? Like when I first started, it was really draining talking for hours and getting used to it. Like I loved it, but I've often felt burnt out because my mind hasn't worked like that ever with trying to entertain and play a game at the same time. I mean, feeling tired often to a degree, but that's not always because of streaming. My sleep schedule's somewhat fucked anyway. The talking stuff is sort of, you can sort of get used to, but it's also just like practice and repetition. Like, bearing in mind I'm saying that as an introvert. I describe myself as an extroverted introvert because I do a bunch of social stuff, but I don't talk with a bunch of people much. But I've always been good at like public speaking and that, so the actual talking isn't overwhelmingly an issue for me. It's just sorting out what I'm doing, and it depends on. See, some stuff that people can recommend for that is like, if you want to talk, say for example, you talk about something topical for a bit. You take notes about stuff you want to talk about at the time. Or, like, say, for example, doing stuff with Pokémon, talking about experiences you've had with other games, or, like, say, the anime or something like that. Or it can just be here's what's happening in the game, here's where I think I'm going forward, this is the plan sort of thing, and just working through it like that. It's sort of just figuring out what works for you, more so than anything else. It can take a bit of a time, but yeah.
Good job! I've also left you some mono coins! I'm so generous.
So we're 1 subscriber away from 100. Really congrats, man. Yeah, cheers.
Isn't that wonderful?
These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market. I've also hidden the stuffed animals in other places too, so do your best and look for them. If you find them all, surprise, surprise!
What? Never mind, I should just go. Okay, he didn't kick us out immediately, and that's changed to Monokuma display. This is where the Monokuma plushies are placed. Putting stuff like this here without my permission. If something is going up on this top layer, in front of that barrier, that'll be stuff in all 6, and spacing wise it looks like 5 a chapter, so long as it is the 6 chapters. Leave it? Nice to see you too, Kazuichi. Do you have a lot of returning viewers nowadays, or often, or not really? A couple rotate through. I mean, like, there were a couple that come through and chat for a little bit, but otherwise, like, I can't exactly tell you how many are returning or not, or what, because there's a decent amount that don't chat, which is fair enough.
Ah!
Huh?
Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that. I could say the same for you.
Hey,
By the way, did you see them?
damn it!
Oh man, not good. What the hell are they? Oh, definitely not good. What are you talking about?
Ah,
Bridge, you know. Remember that bridge at the Central Island? Did something happen to it? No shit, why the hell else would I be here?
this is bad.
Those monsters are in front of the bridges. They're blocking them off.
Wrong.
They're not monsters, they're mono beasts.
That's a great scream.
Oh my god, it's here!
So cool.
The mono beasts are the guardians of Jabberwock Island. They're making sure you guys don't think about ignoring the progression by going to the other islands.
If those monsters are his gatekeepers, it's better if I don't get close to them.
Damn it!
Oh, so annoying. I can't stand this anymore. Hey, get a grip. Your face is getting all weird. Your eyes are wobbling and everything.
Aw, man.
I can't. There's no way I can get a grip. I'm gonna get eaten by monsters. There's no way I can enjoy vacationing here now.
Hey,
What's with all the noise?
Another monster!
And I came all the way here to get you both. But if you're going to call me a monster... Hey, you're here to get us?
Well, obviously.
I was told to come get you because we kept waiting and you two never showed up. Everyone is waiting at the hotel restaurant. Hurry up and join us. Everyone's waiting at the restaurant?
Damn it!
Whatever, man. I don't care. I don't care at all.
Ah!
I'm out of here! Hey, where are you going? That's what I tried to say, but Kazuichi sprinted away like lightning. I guess I'll head over to the restaurant. What's this game about? Looks cool. I think I've seen the bear. I think it's from an anime if I'm correct. So Danganronpa is a series based around killing games. So this is my first time playing the second. I've played the first one before. You can check those streams out if you want. No, basically it's a bunch of students, well, a cast of characters get trapped in an area with the general premise of if you want to escape, you have to kill someone and get out. Or you have to kill someone and not get caught during the trial that follows. If you get away with it, you get to go free and everyone else will be punished. If you are caught, you get punished and everyone else is fine. The punishment, of course, is execution. As for the bear,
Monokuma.
Yeah, mascot of the game, effectively the overseer. What else? Like, there are animes of it, but it's effectively, the anime is Danganronpa 1, which is an anime adaptation of the first game. Danganronpa 3, which, to my recollection, takes place after this game. And then games-wise, you've got 1 and 2, which are meant to be connected. Another episode, which I think takes place between 1 and 2. And then V3, which is meant to be its own thing. And then there's Danganronpa 2-2, which is coming out. Well, it's supposed to be coming out later this year. But I believe there's still no release date for it. I guess I should head over to the restaurant. Okay, no fucking around there. Did Pet do anything while we were there? Nope. I'm gonna assume there's nobody else outside then. Okay, Chiaki's in the lobby, but that's it. Monokuma contacts us through these monitors. I wouldn't want to break between us. Okay, same line. No mono coin. No mono coin. I wonder if you can find mono coins here, there and everywhere, or if it's just going to be the only way to find them out in the wild is by collecting the hidden Monokumas. Chiaki? Oh, sorry, that's the other thing with the cast. Everyone has ultimate talents, for want of a better way to put it. So, well, the Japanese original phrasing of it is super high school level. So they're all high schoolers, or all coming into high school, who are the very best in the field that they've been scouted for. So in this instance, Chiaki here is the ultimate gamer. Hajime does not remember his talent, which ties into somebody in the first game. Huh? I thought everyone was waiting at the restaurant.
Yep.
and I thought I'd get some gaming in until everyone else arrived. But I guess I should get going too. Playing video games all morning, huh? She truly is the ultimate gamer. It's supposed to be the reception desk, but there's nobody here. Why should I go to find people who live here? Is this island really uninhabited? That... Just checking for mono coins. I haven't seen this type of arcade game in ages. This definitely feels more like a hot spring inn than a 5-star hotel. We're both different, and there was nothing over there. Yeah. And nothing over there, so... That's very interesting. More or less. You're late, Hajime. And where is Kazuichi? I thought you were together. He ran off somewhere.
Huh?
Where? Well, he pretty much said he was running away, but...
Running? Where? It's nowhere to run anyway. What a weirdo.
However,
after what we witnessed yesterday, his behavior is understandable.
Huh?
What do you mean? Did something happen yesterday? I don't remember anything happening. And even if I did, it looked totally fake anyway. So you're still denying everything, huh? So either a hero where you're gonna deny it until somebody turns up dead, or you're gonna be the first one to crack.
Understand.
Yep, not worth remembering at all. It'd be a lot easier to deal with all this if I could just deny it outright like that.
Hey.
So, why have you gathered us here? Not yet. Not until Kazuichi arrives. Wait a sec. That means the reason you told us to come here is...
Pointing!
Apparently Monsieur Byakuya has something to tell us.
Really? What?
I'm gonna do it!
Obviously we're here to discuss our strategy for defeating that monster!
It's impossible!
There's no way we can fight that thing. I mean, there was heavy weapons and everything.
show some spirit!
Anything is possible with fighting spirit!
Let me tell you this.
Bold boast. However, let me give you some advice.
That was close.
The truly strong do not raise their voice so recklessly.
Hey!
Let's stop talking already. This is probably some lame attempt to make us feel better or something.
Don't make me repeat myself.
When everyone is here, then we can start talking.
Jeez.
Fine. I'll just bring Kazuichi myself then. Everyone, wait here. I'll find him and bring him here, even if I have to tie him up.
I'm getting a little jealous now. Getting tied up by Miss Mahiru. Maybe I should run away too? I'm just kidding. Disgusting moron.
That's fine.
Now then, let's all have breakfast while we wait for everyone.
Let's eat.
The moment he said that, he started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. Where did that food come from anyway? When I arrived this morning, it was already here.
They even have crab and shrimp.
Aww.
Crab and shrimp is such a pain to eat. I hate them as much as I hate Mikan's ugly stuttering face. My ugly stuttering face?
Gross.
That's it. That's the face right there.
Why?
You're the kind of girl that bullies just love to torment, aren't you?
Honestly.
You should stop now.
Oh!
I got it. And Terry prepared this food, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't me. You see, the food I make doesn't taste as shitty as this does.
This is bad. Tastes yummy to me.
No.
Just yummy, right? Compared to the world-class dishes I make, a dish that tastes yummy would still be considered shit.
Nonsense!
In fact, even comparing them is out of the question! Comparing my dishes to this lowly peasant food? How rude! Hey, don't take it so personally.
Understand?
I'm just saying, if you guys ate my food, you wouldn't be able to control yourself.
What?
Okay. Yep. Oh, that's just restarted. What the fuck? Hold on, let me just check. Because that dipped out for a second and I want to make sure. Because the thing on my end has now restarted its timer. That being said, the viewer count's gone up, so I'm assuming we're still going. That seems fine. Okay, yeah, that seems to be okay. Let's hope it is. However, if Terry did not prepare this food, then the one who did is... Could it have been Monokuma? Is it safe to eat food cooked by something like that?
Don't worry.
That's why I'm tasting it for poison, to make sure it's safe for consumption. And you don't need to eat that much to check it for poison.
Hey,
Okay, thanks for waiting. I brought him.
you are a boy, right?
Hey, straighten up a little more. Shouldn't a man like you be embarrassed to walk like that?
Oh, man.
Stop. Don't pull. You're gonna rip my sleeves. Even though you looked all flashy, you're actually a big coward.
Careful!
Are you gonna be okay? People like you are usually the first victim, you know. I just want to go home already.
Crash! Clatter! Boom!
Me come? What the? Yep, okay.
I tripped!
Can you even call that tripping? How in the world did you end up in such a compromising position after tripping?
Well, it certainly makes me happy. I'm very happy right now.
I'm so embarrassed. Please help me. Aww, she looks so adorable when she's embarrassed. It's so moe. I'm practically snorting with joy. We should help her up!
Are you okay?
Right, sure, okay. Mikan, are you okay?
My head is throbbing a little bit. I'm okay.
Let me check that off again, just 'cause I want to make sure. So otherwise I more or less have to restart. It still seems to be fine. Okie dokie. Your head's definitely not okay.
Hey,
She's beyond being just a clumsy girl. That fall of hers was like a magic trick or something. Anyway, everybody's here now, right? Then let's get going. Since I'm getting sleepy. You're right. Though I am not quite ready to stop eating breakfast, I should begin my talk. So it's finally starting. That took way too long. So, obvious fan service moment aside, it was put there for a reason, wasn't it? How do you feel about Ocarina of Time coming to the Switch 2? The trailer looks so good and the graphics are amazing. I mean, yeah. I mean, graphically it looks good, but the query is just how much of that is... How much of that is just for the trailer and how much of that is actually, like, for argument's sake, was that an opening cutscene? It coming out this year is a bit surprising. But yeah, like, I think there's two reasons they're doing this. One of which is the Legend of Zelda film that's meant to be coming out next year, I believe. So to help get more eyes on Zelda stuff and all that, then they'll go for... it makes sense to remake the game that is considered one of the best, if not the best, video game ever made. And otherwise, like, it'll be them partly sorting out a new engine, because I wouldn't be surprised that if this does well, like if this does really well, then I could see them doing Majora's Mask next. Yeah, it's true, it took me by surprise too. I think it's more a case of coming out this year but no release date probably means they're weighing up if they want to release it in November or not. Arguably, if anyone's going to be able to get away with releasing something in November next to GTA 6, then Nintendo should be able to. And it's a game that should do well, regardless of anything, so... But yeah, we'll see. I think Byakuya will be the one that speeds things along, so let's shuffle across.
Huh?
What's with the whole people like you are usually the first victim remark? As long as I lock myself in my room, there won't be any problems. And it's something victims usually do too. Don't talk to me. As usual, he's so standoffish.
Sleepy.
so sleepy. I just want him to finish the story already. I did not know Mr. Monokuma could cook. His appearance would suggest he is ill-suited for intricate work. I wonder if it is all right. It's not Monokuma doing the cooking. Maybe whoever's controlling that thing prepared this food. Also, I would say at the moment, it doesn't particularly matter to me one way or the other, just because I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Mikan, are you okay? You said your head was throbbing. I'm alright. It actually happens a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for worrying about me.
Oh!
Chicken meat. Make sure you consume as much chicken meat as you possibly can.
What are you talking about?
If you want muscles, then you must consume chicken. Chicken is low in calories and high in protein.
Now's not a good time.
I see. No worries then. That might be
Hajime.
voice to keep going. Hey Hajime, did you see the new rules in the e-handbook? Looks like this killing school trip isn't a joke after all.
This is troubling.
That Monokuma thing is serious. He really wants us to start killing each other.
Sorry.
Sorry. Looks like my fear is contagious. If he really means that, then my face must look really pale by now. Right now.
Hey, hey!
She literally tripped over nothing. Seriously, that sort of thing should only ever happen in manga. And did she do it on purpose? So that's super annoying.
Good nom nom numbing!
It's morning, good nom nom numbing. I notice a lot of people getting the Switch 2 now because of the Nintendo Direct and a lot of good games coming out soon. I got mine when it came out and gave me one to my girlfriend so we could machine play together. Yeah, play games together, but I'm glad I got mine early because they seem to keep going up in price. Yeah, well, it's out of the world at the moment. Basically. It's a mix of state of the world plus companies that usually are the heads and doing chips and components and stuff, wanting to put more investment and attention into AI instead of the hardware. See Nvidia, which then forces a scarcity, which then drives the prices up further. Man, I slept so much.
Just kidding!
I was worried about what's going to happen from now on, so I couldn't fall asleep at all. She should probably sound more worried. It's hard for me to move around with normal undergarments. That's the only reason. It seems like my guess was correct. So Miss Peko was wearing a black thong. And this rate I should make my move with Miss Sonia too. We seriously need to keep an eye on him. Oh yeah. Mind you, if what I said earlier was correct, in terms of he might be the first one to snap, we may not need to keep an eye on him for long. Although technically, us not keeping an eye on him might be why he gets to kill.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
For my four dark devas of destruction, it's snack time!
I shall engulf this world.
Feast upon your meal. Do you think AI is a good thing long term? Like, I use it a lot to help with everyday life and it makes it easier, but I feel people rely on it too much and will make people too lazy and make people forget how to do things. So, at the moment, from a business perspective, at the moment, it is not making money. And from the stuff that I saw, from the forecast that I saw, if what I'm recalling is correct, I don't think any of the major AI companies are making even half of what's being invested into it. I think OpenAI is the closest, if they haven't. And even then, it's that or OpenAI is the closest to breaking even, and that's still not what you want to be doing from a business perspective. So the tricky thing from an AI perspective in terms of use is it's about what you use it for. If you're using it from if you're trying to get information, answer questions and stuff, AI is only gonna feed you back basically whatever frame of mind you give it. It doesn't so much do what you need. It doesn't so much answer you so much as it reaffirms your own position. And then you get into all the ethical stuff and all that jazz as well, environmental issues, like... And ultimately, even the people that want to use it aren't necessarily... There's no consensus really on what people really want it to do, if they do want to use it.
Hey.
I hope Mikan is going to be okay. Even if she's a nurse, it'll still be difficult for her to treat her own wounds. It might depend, because she does have a decent amount of bandages on her.
Hey!
Can I listen while I eat?
That's enough.
No.
Lies!
But I got all this food on my plate! What the hell is he scoffing about? Such a cluttered, vulgar way of piling food. There's no semblance of theme or principle on this plate.
Do you honestly think that is a large pile of food?
You!
What'd you say?
Let me say this.
Do not even think about copying what I do. This much food is beyond you, lowly peasants. I am the only one who could possibly eat this much food, for I've overcome the hardships of the past. The hardships of the past? With his confident attitude, it doesn't suit him at all to talk about stuff like hardships.
Try saying that again.
I can't just ignore something like that.
Hey.
Akane, you shouldn't... You attempt an eating competition, you'll ruin that perfect figure of yours.
What?
Why you? Do you have any idea how much money I spent sculpting my physique? Are you telling me I need to lose weight? What are these guys even fighting about? Nothing for the food. Let's just check these again. Oh, that was better. Okay.
Listen,
First, I have a question for you all. That Monokuma thing ordered us to kill each other. So under these strange circumstances, what do you think we need right now? Who the fuck knows? Get to the point already.
don't make me repeat myself.
If you want me to get to the point, you better hurry up and answer my question.
Huh?
What do we need? We need food and sleep, obviously, right?
No!
You've forgotten about shitting.
Pay attention!
Which means the answers are... a good appetite, a good night's sleep, and a good shit! Does anyone have a real answer?
Perhaps
Could it be a bond? Bond? This is what I believe. As long as the Ultimates work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
It's obvious.
You'll be able to create a hope that can overcome any despair. That's why, if we want to escape this island, we need to promise each other that we'll work together.
Gross.
Wow, he said that with a straight face. How's he not embarrassed?
Just as I figured. That was kinda lame, huh?
However,
He does have a point. That must be why Monokuma is enforcing a rule that will cause us to be suspicious of each other.
I see.
That was a pretty good answer. Since it's impossible to face our enemy as individuals under these circumstances, we must fight as a group. However, what we need to achieve that solidarity is not something as easygoing and optimistic as a bond.
Huh?
Then, what? It seems like people are reverting back to physical media like CDs, physical games and handheld systems instead of the new digital wave of everything being downloaded. How do you think companies will deal with that? It depends on the media, frankly. Like, obviously, vinyl had a big resurgence. Nintendo's going to be the interesting one to watch on that front, because of how they tried to do the physical passcodes. So they might, because they keep talking about physical versions, and they're talking about physical versions having their prices higher than the digital versions. So it's gonna be keeping an eye on, like, if they're serious about doing that, then they need to be doing a proper physical version. Obviously, Sony tried to jump in with no disc tray with some of their PS5s, which is basically we're going to give you no choice. But it's also people like starting to go back to like to do with like the subscription stuff and all that jazz. It's you're not buying the game, you're buying the license to play the game, and if we decide that the license is gone, your right to play the game is effectively gone as well, which people aren't happy with. Like putting their choice of media back into their own hands as opposed to anything else. Though, interestingly, they'll want to go in, like, for the sake of people wanting to go back to physical media, they still want to try and push forward with a cashless society instead. Like, which just compounds the same problem in a different form. I think it's cool we're going back, and I feel like we've peaked in the sense of the gaming aspect, and we realised that gaming was better back then. It's always nostalgia. That's sort of more so the thing. You psychologically latch onto the media. You latch onto the feelings of not just how you felt playing the game back then, but also how you felt about everything else going on around your life at the time. And so a bunch of the kids are like, well, we're like, you're playing stuff in your youth when you're a lot more, you're technically a lot more free about what you're doing, how you're feeling about this, what time you can devote to this and that and all that jazz. So that seems to be more what you're latching onto, as opposed to, well, the games are definitely better back then. That's somewhat subjective, but there is very much a psychological element to it. Then what?
Listen.
What we need right now is a disciplined leadership, provided by an unmistakable leader.
I see.
Even sports teams need captains, after all.
Rejoice.
I shall accept the position. Huh? Now then, I'll wrap up this introduction, and let's move on to the main question.
Hey!
Wait just a second.
What?
What is it?
Jeez.
What did you just say? I don't care how you excuse it, you're being too forceful. Deciding to be the leader all on your own? And why does it have to be you anyway?
Not possible.
Who is more fit to lead other than me? I am the ultimate affluent progeny of the Tagami household, destined to stand above all others.
What are you saying?
Seriously, I'm telling you that attitude of yours is too forceful.
Wait!
Mahiru, please wait. It's true that Byakuya may be a little forceful, but given our current situation, I believe it's a leader's duty, under circumstances like this, to be forceful to a certain degree.
But
It may be true, but if we just need someone who can lead people, then even Sonia can.
no.
No, perish the thought. I am merely a figurehead. Yeah, that's true. I think that's why DS Pluses are so high. It's like $200, $400 depending on the models. I'm glad I have 2 DS models I can play and I didn't have to pay for them because they were from my childhood. Yeah, I've got technically 4 that I've... 2 DS Lites, one was my brother's, then DSi XL and 3DS. Plus I've still got my Wii, my PS2, Xbox 360 had to get replaced, and then PS4 and Switch as well.
Hey.
Well, he may have the qualities of a leader if he can accept the role under these circumstances. But also, like, prices of like model hardwares going up is also a bit like things aren't being made as much anymore, and these are stuff that people like to hang on to. So, because it's not just the handhelds and the consoles that are fairly expensive. Like, a bunch of games are pretty damn expensive as well. If everyone's okay with it, I'm okay with it too.
It's all clear now.
Then I guess we've made our decision. Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise.
So reliable.
It's true he's reliable, but he's also just raised a bunch of death flags. I'm a little surprised. I didn't think he was the type of guy who'd say something like that. Yes, which links back to my thought in the previous stream, which is I'm not entirely convinced this is actually Byakuya. And it's just like, you know, it could be the Byakuya from after the game, but I'm still not sure how much it matches up. Because, in that regard, how much time has passed. But if this is also like the first game where the memories have been reduced and repressed, then would he still have would he have this attitude or go back to what it was in 1? Plus le physique. I expected the ultimate affluent progeny to look down on us like we were bugs or something. Now then, let's move on to the topic at hand. For real this time. I have something to show you all. What's your favourite console or handheld to play and why? That's a good question. Something to show us?
Follow me.
It's at Jabberwock Park at the Central Island. Come, follow me. After saying it so bluntly, Byakuya turned and left the restaurant, stomping his feet along the way. Just as I thought, he sure is forceful.
Aww.
Jeez, we may have made a mistake in choosing him as the leader. Though everyone made similar complaints, they all followed Byakuya out of the restaurant. Except for these two. Favourite console and handheld to play. I'd say at the moment, excluding streaming, I'd probably play... I could probably play either the Switch or the PS4 more at the moment. Though I'd say my favourite games are probably DS or PS2. Oh, there are some on the Wii as well. So yeah, difficult to say. Can't it?
You don't have to pay attention to me. Just go. I'll catch up with you soon.
You don't seem so persuasive when you have that look on your face.
I can't help it. When I get hungry, I lose most of my energy. So...
After she said that, Akane ate the entire pile of food on her plate in one gulp.
Man, that was good.
You ate so fast that I doubt you even tasted it. What happened? Are you choking?
Damn it.
Crap. Now that I've eaten a little, I'm even hungrier.
So annoying.
Jeez, Byakuya better finish his talk fast. Because once he's done, I'm gonna eat as much as I can. I guess I should go for now. The Wii and the DS is like a tie at this point. I love the old Pokémon games and Mario games, and also very nostalgic to play them, of course. Yeah, I mean, sort of the Pokemon stuff for me, but I tend to go back to like Dragon Quest and like Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. I enjoy playing Duel Masters, which I somewhat doubt you'll know. It's a similar card game to Magic, as a very base way to explain it. Actually, one of my favourite games on the Wii was The Last Story, which was a game that came across as part of... what was it? I keep wanting to call it Project Treehouse, but I don't think that's what it's called. But it is part of the project that brought over like Xenoblade Chronicles, and it brought over two other games alongside it, which was The Last Story and Pandora's Tower. And I got The Last Story and I got Pandora's Tower, but I didn't get Xenoblade.
Let's go, Jumpy, Magazi, Sandy, Champy!
My four dark davas of destruction, let us venture to the end of the earth, Jabberwock Park. There's no need to shout, just hurry up and go already. All back to lobby just in case. Good choice. Do not tell me you too. Me too? What are you talking about? Oh, Miss Mahiru has asked me to take a leadership position.
Jeez.
Well, Byakuya's being too forceful about leading us. Doesn't that raise a red flag?
Hey!
Please, Sonia, think about it again. Don't you think you should be the leader instead? I am certain that I am ill-suited to be one. Furthermore, though Byakuya may be forceful, I believe he has the qualities to be an effective leader.
Huh?
Really?
Please listen!
Do you not remember what he said about being destined to stand above all others? He is truly attempting to fulfill that destiny by the strength of his own will. His impressive stature and physique is a testament to his desire to be the ultimate affluent progeny, no? That is truly grand. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, I have that game. The last story is amazing with Zal and Callista. I thought I was the only one nowadays who knows that game because most people don't, which is sad because it's such a good game. Yeah, it is. It's a fantastic game. When you put it like that, Sonia, it does sound convincing.
Hey!
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry for being so pushy, Sonia.
No,
It is simply
I leave that matter to your discretion.
a matter of regal discretion. I'm sure this situation isn't gonna, change anytime soon. Well, if the ultimate princess decrees it, I guess Byakuya can be the leader. The outside. Better hurry up and follow after Byakuya. He's at Jabberwock Park, I believe. On here. Seemingly nobody else on the way. So I'm going to quickly go grab myself a coffee and make sure I double check on the fireplace. So I should be a few minutes, but then I shall be back to continue onwards. Until then, guys. I'm back. Just let me pull this stuff down. There we go. I think I remember asking you this question a long time ago, but I forgot. When did you start streaming and what got you into it and what's your reason behind starting it? You have asked me this before. I thought you didn't show up on the map. Oh, no, you do. Okay. So I started streaming. So I ended up started streaming because I released some videos before I started streaming, but I started streaming about 2 years ago now, I think. What got me into it? It was something I'd been mulling over doing for a while. Just had other stuff in the way and all that sort of jazz. It wasn't like a mix, it's a few mix of different stuff. Like there's a few things I was wanting to do that streaming would help with a mix of like following, practicing for stuff, and like just a way to get through a few things all at once. But then, also a good excuse to be playing games and that sort of thing as well. But then I do the odd, the odd writing stream and that as well. And a good way to help share with people as well. And in terms of ideas and techniques and that sort of thing. Oh, what are you doing? You should hurry over to the park. That is a cracking scream. Ah! Didn't the same thing happen last time too?
Hey!
Hajime! How many times are you going to surprise me? I just spoke to you normally. Anyway, you should hurry over to the park.
Damn it!
Shut up. I'm going back to my room. Seriously, this is all just one big hassle. Oh, damn it! Seriously, if we're in a tropical paradise, then why are we in this situation in the first place? Isn't that right? Isn't a vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Relax, snapping at me won't change a thing, okay?
Hey!
Hajime! It's decided. You better come to the beach with me later. Huh? But coconuts, damn it! I saw some big ones that fell onto the shore. I haven't figured out how to split them open, but once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice. You can't just will a coconut open. Just give up and get some coconut juice from the supermarket. You just don't understand. Fine, be that way. I've got to ask for your help again. He left. I hope he goes straight to the park. No, then I should hurry too. Other things I do know about this game is I know that there's like events slightly similar to the Man's Fantasy in the first one. But there's meant to be a few more of them and they try to gifts, so I'm wondering if that was key for one of them. What's your long-term goal for the channel? Like, do you think one day you'll have a lot of subscribers and big streams? And goal-wise, it's still just at the moment. It's just as we are, sort of thing. Like level, like just do what we can, see what works, try different things out, see what I want to click with, and sort of go from there. It'd be nice to have a bunch of subscribers and big streams in that, but it's never gonna necessarily be a guarantee. there's some other stuff I'd want to just go the long way because of the... Okay, that's new. The Monokuma one. It feels dangerous beyond this point. I shouldn't go here right now. Mind you, I did talk about that rock before. It's like, that looks like something should be there. Mono Beast. That strange Mono Beast machine is blocking the bridge. I shouldn't carelessly approach it. There's a couple of other things I'd like to do, but I'm not going to necessarily talk about those just yet. It's one of those things I should hopefully be putting into motion soon. Well, skinny people, you're awfully slow.
It seems you are just too fast for us.
Ah,
Yeah, geez, I never expected a fatso like him to move so fast.
What?
So, what's supposed to be here?
What? Such ignorance.
If you haven't noticed it yet, then I was right to dismiss you all as idiots. Clearly, it's the monitor. Chat with everyone first, and then
Here's the ass
timing.
pie.
Helps with the leveling.
It is like a game of spot the difference. I am actually quite good at that. Fatso that can move fast? Is he talking about pigs and cows?
Cowards. I see. It appears this land is teeming with evil energy. Such a comforting feeling. It is actually quite nice. Would you want to do streaming full time if you started making like better than normal job money, or rather just do it part time because it could be overbearing? I mean, if I was making better than normal job money, then that would work for a bit. I'd still end up working, well, still trying to keep working anyway, just because of certain financial stuff. But certainly put more of an effort into this. But I would maybe have to switch up how I'm doing things as well. Like being a bit more on the pulse, unless I'm specifically filling out a niche that is doing well. Or is doing well for me anyway.
I see.
Byakuya probably wants us to see that thing right in front of us.
well, guess that's about it.
Mornings at this park ain't so bad. Well, even so. I still prefer the quiet mornings of my big city hometown.
Oh my
Keep
my!
emphasizing that.
Wowzers! What is that? It's all like dun dun dun!
I see.
He wanted to show us that.
Huh?
Huh? What is that? Was that thing there when we came here last time?
No, it was not. Man, I'm hungry.
Hey, hey!
That thing looks pretty big. I'm probably just thinking too much, right? What is that? I swear it wasn't there yesterday.
I think it's better if you properly eat breakfast before you move around.
I'm sorry.
Too much.
Maybe he wants us to see that thing.
Hmm.
I haven't realized it yet, and I was right to dismiss you all as idiots. What is that? 21 days, 3 hours, 42 minutes, and T minus 5 seconds. An obviously out-of-place object placed in the center of a peaceful park. It looks like a clock, but something seems off. It's counting down?
What's going on?
Was this here when we came last time?
No!
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I found it this morning, when I was exploring the island one more time. It's unknown when it was actually placed here.
It appears.
Monokuma must have placed this object. What does this countdown even mean?
Oh.
Oh, I have no clue.
Once again, something has happened that I don't understand. But it's got nothing to do with me, because I refuse to believe this is happening.
Hold on!
Could it be? It better not be a bomb.
Are you kidding me?
Bomb!
Not possible.
If they wanted to blow up the island, they would have done so by now. There is no need for the countdown.
Then what are they counting down?
It's a mystery.
Right?
A mysterious mystery, isn't it?
Yeah!
And Monami is back. Monami?
What?
Why are you here? I heard everyone while I was patrolling, so I came over. No, not that. Didn't Monokuma kill you?
I see.
So that's why you were surprised? You don't have to worry about that. After all, I can never die.
It appears you cannot escape.
We see. You must be an undead abomination, risen from the foul depths of the netherworld by black magic. Do you want me to make you my thrall?
Hey.
Monami's a mechanical stuffed animal, right? Doesn't that mean she can't die in the first place? Now that you mention it, she'd only need, like, a spare or something.
It's spare. What's a mean thing to say?
However, you have arrived at the perfect time. There's something I want to ask you.
Come on.
What is the meaning behind this timer, this countdown? Answer me.
Huh? Countdown?
Ah!
Oh, what is this? I'm sorry. I don't know what this is.
Hey,
You really don't know?
I'm sorry.
I don't really have a grasp of what Monica is up to.
Huh?
You don't know, even though you're Monokuma's little sister.
That's wrong.
Not my brother's little sister.
she accept the role or not? Which one is it?
Alrighties!
Anyway, let's all do our best. Let's get people Monokuma off this island.
If you don't know what the countdown's for, you're useless to us. Get lost.
Let's together.
I said get lost.
I'm sorry. Perhaps you are being a little too harsh. I am starting to feel sorry for it. Miss Sonia? May I call you Miss Sonia? No, I insist on calling you that.
I won't be fooled.
There's no need to feel sorry for that thing. She's obviously working with Monokuma.
Hey, bastard.
Who the fuck cares about that stuffed animal? More importantly, what the hell is that clock? Looks ominous, doesn't it? Who put that object here? And how do they do it in just one night? I can't imagine. Which means it doesn't make any sense. Also, it's deadly. However, that's not all that's unimaginable. This island is full of mysteries that we can't begin to imagine. For example, how were the 16 of us brought to this island? I wasn't trying to think about that since it's been bugging me too, but he's right. That is a mystery. There's more. Why is Jabberwock Island, which was known for being a popular resort destination, now an uninhabited island? There's no sign of tourists or even citizens on this island. Is something like that even possible?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Indeed. All civilizations are destined to collapse. Nothing begets existence, and existence begets nothing.
So it collapsed?
You are right.
Society is much like fruit. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. As the economy grows, the private sector stagnates as elders and bureaucrats become more and more powerful. As time passes, this power becomes the status quo and crushes the seeds of any possible reformation.
That is...
Such a sad trend. I don't really understand all that, but I feel like the situation here is somewhat different.
So...
Maybe the money beast killed everyone on the island?
What? And that's how it became uninhabited? It's getting pretty late over here, but great stream as always, Thor. Great talking to you again, man. I'll see you next time. Yeah, great talking to you as well. See you again.
It's certainly possible.
That's a possibility, but we don't know that for sure. This mystery remains a mystery, it seems.
It's like everything here is just full of mysteries.
You're right. It's mysteries on top of mysteries. However, since these mysteries are overlapping with one another, I doubt some no-name group is behind this.
What are you trying to say?
So, in other words...
I mean, this situation we're in is undeniably the work of some enormous organization.
Enormous organization?
Monokuma, the Mono Beast. They're all machines that require major technical skill to operate.
Are we screwed?
Plus, they need a ton of funding. And there's no way those things were made just for the hell of it.
In other words...
That organization might be controlling these cameras and monitoring the island with those cameras.
Then...
Monitoring these machines, sorry. Could these fiends be hiding on this island?
Not possible.
Not likely. They're probably running this from somewhere else. Somewhere safe.
Oh?
Where would that be? I don't know. Anyway, there's no mistake that an enormous organization is behind all this. I see. A big organization, huh? I can't imagine what kind of people they could be.
In other words...
Oh, let's see. There's my Tagami Corporation, Sonya's Neversalach Kingdom, and the Kuzuryu clan. It would definitely have to be an organization as powerful as one of those groups, if not more. I'm used to being mistrusted. Do what you will. Hold on, I don't care about you or the Kuzuryu clan, but I won't allow you to doubt Miss Sonya. Oh great, another one. Miss Sonya is a hot blonde princess. There's a sharp distinction between you and her and you punks.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just shut up already, loser.
Whoa!
Loser? You talking about me?
You.
It's obvious with your flashy clothes that you just want to stand out because you're actually a loser. It must be hard to make your living. Must be hard to make your living in the lame-ass loser industry.
Too far, dude. That's going way too far. Hey, Byakuya, were you serious just now? About this being related to your family and Sonya's and such? I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying they have anything to do with this. But you're certain that we're up against a huge organization, right?
However,
Even if such an organization exists, why would they make us go through something like this?
Anyway...
Whatever. How long are we going to keep talking about this? Why don't we talk about something more realistic? Our enemy's purpose is still unknown. As long as we find out who's behind this, we will learn their purpose.
So in other words...
So what we must do now is find out who our enemy is. If we do that, we'll be that much closer to a breakthrough. Luckily, according to our handbooks, we are free to explore this island. There will definitely be a clue about the enemy on this island somewhere. Let's start looking.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's get this crap done! What are we looking for?
Hey,
Akane, were you even listening? We need to find clues that will tell us who our enemy is.
Fine.
No problem. No matter how large this organization may be, they will not be able to stand against us.
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
They are destined to fall and turn to ash in the might of my four dark devas of destruction.
wow!
Hamsters came out of your scarf. They are so adorable.
What?
Adorable, you say?
Thank you.
Oh my!
You're pretty happy about that, huh?
Huh?
Look at that guy talking to Miss Sonia casually. I'm definitely gonna beat the crap out of him later. I don't get it. In this tense situation, we all need to be a lot more cautious. And yet, I'm relieved everyone is in such high spirits. It's strange, but I feel like I can rely on them. This must be what it means to have the confidence of an ultimate. Then, what am I? Am I confident enough to call myself one of them? Damn it, I still can't remember. What talent am I supposed to have?
Listen.
Anyway, let me just say this. There's no time to think about something as foolish as killing each other. You must do what you have to do. Observe, speculate, recognize, comprehend. Even if it seems impossible, just persevere. But most importantly, follow my lead. I'll make sure to return you all to your normal lives. That is another death flag.
This is your leader's order.
Understand.
That's like totally awesome. That right hand of his is so plump. I got the perfect nickname for him. Ham Hands.
Ham hands?
You say?
Interesting.
I never thought I'd see the day when someone called me something like that. Why aren't you getting mad?
Naturally.
Why'd I get mad at something as petty as that? Yeah, that's off. That's off from the Byakuya we know. She observed me directly and thought up a nickname. There's nothing dishonest about a name like that. Perhaps. I've always yearned for this. Though it may seem ironic for me to realize that in this particular situation. He's totally monologuing right now. Gundam?
Such silly talk.
Don't worry about it. I was just talking to myself for now. I see. I don't really get it, but I guess this guy isn't just some overconfident, narcissistic jerk after all. Despite our situation, he's mysteriously calm. He might just be a reliable person after all.
Alright!
Alright then. Well, we should listen to Byakuya and not waste our energy thinking about pointless things. It's true that we're not in the best situation, but it's also not the worst.
Great!
Because we're not alone. We have friends we can count on to support each other.
Gross.
Seriously? That sounds so lame.
I knew it. I was just thinking to myself just how lame I sounded for saying that. Friends, huh? Until now, I never really thought about friendship. That sort of thing seemed embarrassing. I would never have thought about it in this situation. No, actually, it's more like because of this situation. In the end, we never solved the mystery of the ominous countdown. But without losing heart, we all went back to the hotel. Oh, mate. Leaving your friends, huh? It'd be difficult to believe in them right away. But it'd be nice if it could happen a little at a time. Everyone's starting to think like that. Doesn't that show I'm making good progress? Now then, there's no reason to hole up in my room and stare blankly into space. Since there's time, it'd be a great idea if I went ahead and talked to everyone.
I know it's sudden, but it's time for a brief tutorial. During the school trip, the moments called free time. During free time, you strengthen your friendship by spending time with the other students. Also, if you give them a present afterwards, you might make an even better impression. You can obtain presents from the Mono Yashin. And the vending machine at the supermarket. You strengthen a friendship, an intimate event is activated and added to the report card. Also, if you show any hope fragments you've gathered to Usami via the report card, you can gain new skills.
Right, okay.
Feel free to strengthen your friendship with as many people as you want. Also, spend time with someone. Time will pass, and you will return to your cottage afterward. After passing the time several times, Your free time will end and you will continue on to the main story. Either way, you can skip free time by resting in your cottage bed. Although I don't really recommend it. Please use it if you just want to continue the main story right away. So that's what you're for. Buy skills with hope fragments. I've already got 15. So a fair amount of skills. I mean, I won't do any of that just yet, just because I should wait till we get to the trial, as long as we can. Logic dice new. So let's hold off on everything else then. But yeah, liberation. Ah yeah, that makes sense. But I'll be looking for some of the decent stuff from last time. So we have Mikan and Hiyoko in front of the hotel, Chiaki in the lobby, Teru in the restaurant, that makes sense. Gundam at the ranch, that makes sense. Ibuki and Mahiru, I'm going to assume somewhere on the path. Nagito at the beach. Anya at the airport. Kane and fuck, I'm blanking on his name now. Soda at the market. Peko and Thingo, Nekomaru somewhere on the island, and we have a quick Jabberwock. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's a bit like last time in that you don't have to give them a present out of the gate. I do want to explore a bit. Partly because I'm... well, I want to have a look at the vending machine. And there's another hidden Monokuma. Would you like to purchase something from the vending machine? I never get good prizes. Give me back my coins! In response to those comments, this vending machine has finally appeared. You can purchase prizes you want with Mono coins. Be careful. Different prizes have different prices. Expensive items might be really valuable, maybe. Please do your very best to gather Mono coins. Check the present section of the handbook menu to review your prizes. What do you got? Let's try purchasing something. Mineral water, ramen, chocolate chip jerky, corduroy baguette, potato chips, sunflower seeds, Jabayan jewelry, Tips and Tips 2nd edition, Boar Storm, Borgia dolls, tissue, toy camera replica sword, an man's nut, festival tree, RC 4-wheel drive battle attack. Level.
Are you serious?
Interesting. Coming back from military goods. Yeah, it does. Yeah, unless I did mess this up before by looking at everything during the prologue, it's looking like the only way to get mono coins is through the hidden Monokumas, and probably the trial. So yeah, there's a Monokuma.
I knew you could do it.
Level and coins. Nothing else around here. Machine.
Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono Yashin? During your stay here at Jabberwock Island, you'll find coins scattered throughout the island. These Mono coins are treasures valued by kings and thieves alike. You can use the handbook menu to see how many Mono coins you currently have. And if you put the coins in this machine here, there's a chance you could win a prize. The more coins you use, the better chances you have of getting something new. Check the present section of the handbook menu to review your prizes.
Oh, might as well for beads. There's the N. That's 2 of the 50 cost items we just got. Mineral water. If I recall correctly from my looking at stuff, that one's generally well, it's light for most people. Another. That's 3 of the 50 cost items we just got. And a duplicate already. I'll go until I've got 10 coins left. I'll hang on to some just in case I need to use the vending machine. But needs uniform. And then look like an idol. A doll. Duplicate. Three duplicates. 20 balls, 3 duplicates, 3 luckies, or was it 2 luckies? Oh yeah, mineral water. Onions, mineral water. Drawn from the ocean depths and vigorously purified. Ideal for a modern on-the-go public unsatisfied with tap water. Ramen, a sweet lemon-flavored carbonated drink. A marble plugs the opening of the uniquely designed bowl. The bottle can also be reused if you bring it to the ramen store. Chocolate chip jerky. Dried beef sprinkled with chocolate chips, a preserved meat product invented by an experimental cook. There's no guarantee this will actually taste good. I appreciate that on the side, that it highlights what your new items are that way. A Roha t-shirt. A regular t-shirt emblazoned with a cluttered palm. Though the flower is gone, its scent lingers. Though in this world is truly unchanging, together we must cross the towering mountains of vanity, unswayed by superficial dreams. Apron dress, a dress that resembles a maid's uniform. When you wear this, it might seem like you won't be able to defy your master, but in actuality, you'll be the one in control. Spectre ring. A blonde earthling was wearing this ring when he was swept into our world from a distant galaxy. A very icy, lame joke is sealed within the ring. I'm assuming it's something of a Dragon Ball joke. Or something else at least. Cloth wrap backpack. A cloth wrap with a very fashionable design. Perfect for giving presents to modern girls and elders. Nothing you wrap in this will be sent forward or backward in time. Steins Gate? 2.5 HD headphones. But is it HD? Is it a HD 2D headphone? Headphones that provide 2.5 dimensional sound quality. Every audiophile who used these said the same thing. These are hella psychopop. Is that from a bookie? Flash suppressor. Manufactured by Volcanic Knuckle. Attaching this item to the barrel of a gun will suppress the muzzle flare and recoil while firing. However, this item will also amplify the sound of the shot to sound like a tiger's roar. Go Stone. Black and white stone used to play Go. This game was responsible for popularizing a lot of strategic concepts. The black and white colours might also induce despair. Antique doll, a porcelain doll. Due to the exquisite craftsmanship of the doll and its clothing, many people still collect and prize them to this very day. Flowers and cherry blossoms, a high quality tool used for floral arrangements. The needles are inserted into flowers and branches. Collapsing fishing rod, a collapsible fishing rod. A fishing rod designed so you can enjoy fishing anytime, anywhere. It becomes the size of a ballpoint pen when you collapse it, allowing you to carry it with you freely. That's more. Seven Sword. A sword discovered inside a clay doll excavated from the island. The blade has the unique characteristic of branching off into 7 blades, but its maximum number of uses is already maxed out. I know that's a reference to something as well. Sand God Stormhorn. A broken horn from some unknown creature. Those who possess this horn will be able to read the wind. Memory notebook. A ragged notebook. The cover says Kiko Oto memory notebook. The writings inside are too worn out to read. And the first one could be Kyoko, but it's the bit afterwards that's off. It could also be a reference to something else. An. A fashion magazine for teenage girls and women in their 20s. Its articles about topics such as the latest fashion trends, cooking techniques, and tips for appearing more feminine have made it extremely popular. A man's knot. a huge nut that can't be found in nature, and it's said to exist within a man's heart. It is said that consuming this will increase your power to pursue romance. RC4WD Battler Taro. A manga about a boy named Taro who fights using RC cars. Children across Japan cried when Taro said this line in the final chapter. Adults will never understand. A goal is still a goal, even if it's a reverse one. Used carrot. A carrot given by Monokuma. It's been used so much that it's practically scraped clean. How? Faux show broken log. Looks like you've cleared the prologue. Usami had this magic stick, but it's seriously broken. Faux show. Oh, let's spin it, you know. Just about sure. The Dragon Warrior Scroll. Replica sword. Another 50 item. Glasses. And this every last one I grab. These are all new stuff. Google Hopf cake. This cake is said to be a favourite of Marie Antoinette. Its name is German for wolf cat. Passionate glasses. Glasses that let you see your passions as they blend with reality. They also have a function that lets you shoot your passion like a laser. Warning, this laser will come out of your butt. Okay. The Ogami Clan Codex. A book which documents the 708 meridian channel pressure points that exist throughout the human body. Those who master these points can become the ultimate masseuse. Stardust. A small bottle of stardust. It's said that owning this item is enough to make you happy. Despite its name, it's actually made from the shell of a small sea creature. And a replica sword. A sword for display purposes. The sheath has a scratch on it, and the gold foil near the hilt is scraped off. It doesn't look very valuable. Make a save. And save a new spot just in case that disconnect does fuck things up, because then we'll have to redo this whole thing. Just give me a moment, I'll be back in a little bit. And Beth. Who do we want to spend time with? Who seems, well, a mix of who seems interesting and who seems to, well, us having what we have. Oh yeah, I think we want to go spend some time with Gundam. There's a beacon there. Okay, so they are actually in front of the bridge. Besides the fact that it used to be a chicken, it looks like a regular cow. You will regret speaking to me. What should I do? Can I even hang out with someone like Gundam? Invite Gundam.
How pitiful.
I see. You not know fear. Or perhaps you are Coppelia, whose emotion... Jesus, that's nowhere near the voice it should be. I see. Do you not know fear? Or perhaps you are Coppelia, whose emotions were stolen. I guess I should confirm for myself. Pretty breathy. Gundam continued to ask me questions that made no sense at all. Looks like Gundam and I grew closer today. Also not really, because I want to see if it's the same as before.
You fiend.
Yep, still the freebie from the start. Oh there. It's better if you don't get any closer than that. Automatic barrier is generated independently of my will. It's not like I'm getting close, or even planning to get close.
Let me ask.
Which reminds me, there's something I haven't asked you yet. It doesn't matter that your temporary name is Hajime Hinata. Tell me your true name, fiend. What the heck is this true name thing? So you're not foolish enough to tell me so easily.
Fine.
Then tell me your hidden name. I don't have anything like that.
What?
Then what is your special ability? There's no way I have one of those.
How pitiful.
So you really are just a mere human. I suppose it can't be helped. Then let me talk to you about something that even a mere human can understand.
What happened, sinner?
Ask me anything. No, so I have to ask.
You fiend.
However, it's free for you to ask, but make sure you try not to understand.
If you flinch, you will die!
After knowing my true terror, it would be quite a sight to see how long your sanity will last. Does he want me to talk or not? Which is it? Talking to him is starting to get annoying, but he's totally ready and waiting for me. I guess I have to ask something. What do you do with your free time usually?
Good instincts.
So you're interested in my lifestyle? Fine then. I shall reveal a portion of that to you.
Fine.
Training, human hunting, craft spell components, etc. Despite my looks, I'm quite the busybody. However, managing my website takes up the bulk of my time. Huh?
I shall engulf this world.
Obviously, sorcerers around the world are waiting to see my research results. Of course, my website has been magically enchanted, so only the chosen ones can view it. A mere human like you will only be able to access the dummy site called Exciting Breeding Journal. I'd rather check out the Alternate Breeder's Exciting Breeding Journal anyway.
Fine.
Then I will make sure to show you. Well, if we ever get out of here, that is.
What do you yearn for?
Well, are there any other questions? What's your favourite food?
Fine.
You've certainly hit the mark well. I'm fond of the orange melon, which bears the face of the devil. Are you talking about a pumpkin? There is no other food as high in nutrients, nor as versatile to a variety of cooking methods. More importantly, its seeds are the most effective food source for my 4 dark devas of destruction. However, you must thoroughly wash them, dry them in the sunlight, peel off the thin skin, and lightly fry them. I see. That sounds pretty difficult.
Silence.
Is there anything in this world that isn't difficult? Pleasure and pain are irrelevant, as long as you have a purpose and take action for that sake. You're right. That's exactly right. Gundam is hard to understand sometimes, but I do understand the intent behind his words. Somehow, even though it's only a little, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Gundam better.
Gundam's report card has been updated based on your experience with him.
So nothing about skill points because that's tied to the level. And I think this time around they only give you skills once you max them out. After showering Gundam with questions until he was satisfied, he finally let me go. It's still bright out and I've still got some time left. I don't feel like doing nothing, so maybe I should go somewhere. Sabato is in his room, so is Peko, Ibuki, and Mahiru. Byaku is at the hotel, well, in front of the hotel. Chiaki's still in the lobby. And Nekomaru is in the restaurant. I was going to say Buki, that's not right. Hiyoko's by the Rocket Punch mark. Soda and Akane are by the bridge. Gundam's still at the ranch. Mikan's in Jabberwock, in front of Jabberwock, and Nagisa and Sonia are at Jabberwock Park. Might see if the people who are in their rooms are right to hang out. That's the guys.
Dong ding! Dong ding!
Yes. Oh, we can actually go inside. That's interesting.
Hey,
What? What do you want? Should I invite Mahiru to hang out? It's safe first, just in case.
Hey. Hey.
You better not have some strange ulterior motive. If you do anything weird, I swear I'll scream. Though she was extremely cautious and I had to awkwardly keep my distance, I still spent time with Mahiru today. It looks like Mahiru and I grew a little closer.
Hey!
Hajime, stay there. Right there.
Say cheese!
Okay, say
Just
cheese.
kidding!
Click! The shutter just went click. I guess Mahiru wanted to take a picture of me. Well, I guess this is good enough. Yep, that sure is a dumb-looking face. Dumb-looking face? It's only because you took my picture so suddenly. Just so you know, it's not like I want a picture of you or anything. I swear to every god who's listening that that's true. This is just a record. You don't have to go that far. But what kind of record? A record is just a record. I want a record that right now we are all living together in this place. We're living together. It's pretty simple, but in this kind of situation, it's easy for us to forget that, you know?
Come on!
So I decided to make a record of everyone each day so we won't forget. And it's pretty much the only thing I can do right now. I see. And that's a good idea. I seriously wouldn't have thought to do something like that. Mahiru seems like a pretty solid person. She is physical, yes. Not like those spectres. But taking pictures of guys isn't fun, so I guess it'll be fine if I only do that once every 3 days. You're already contradicting what you just said. Well, aren't you commendable? It's so awesome your priorities are in check.
What's going on?
What does that mean?
Aww.
More importantly, we've got this blue sea and white beach, but that weird stuffed animal just ruins it. No matter how beautiful the scenery is, if the subject's face doesn't stand out...
Hey!
I know. If you ever see Monokuma again, capture him. I can take pictures of Monami just fine, but he sees what I'm trying to do every time. One day, I'll definitely capture him with my viewfinder, and I'll be world famous for landing such a huge scoop. Well then, I'm busy, so I guess I'll see you later. After controlling so much of the conversation, Mahiru suddenly changed the subject and walked away. Was she angry or something? Did I say something weird? Oh, this is bad. I have no idea what's going on.
Mahiru's report card has been updated based on your experience with her.
I should return to my room at once.
Dong, dong, ding.
Hey, that bell just now. Could it be...
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Hello, everyone! The fun time you've all been waiting for is about to begin! I wonder what festivities await you! Oops! Don't want to ruin the surprise! It was a little meh at first, but anyway, please gather at Jabberwock Park.
Did he just tell us to go to the park? It's the middle of the night. What's he up to? I suddenly had a bad feeling about all this, and goosebumps sprung up all over my body. If we're not allowed to defy Monokuma, then there's no way I can ignore this, right? Which means there's nothing I can do except listen to him. Damn it, what is it now? Well, I think with that, because I'm assuming we're about to get our motive, I think that is probably a good time to end the stream there. Just double save. So, we have our... Well, we have our free time started, delving into the new skill systems and that. I'm assuming the machine has been unlocked here, plus the vending machine, okay. Yep. So, but yes, we have unlocked our free time. The countdown begins in Jabberwock Park, and Byakuya is taking control, raising a lot of death flags in the process. So, without knowing the motive, I think at the moment I'm leaning towards... where am I leaning? I think so. I think Byakuya, regardless of if it's our Byakuya or not, because I'm still not overly convinced. Like there's some stuff that's strange. There's some stuff that matches, but there's some stuff that's strange. Why that's strange could be for a number of reasons. But I think he dies. I don't know if he's going to be the first victim, but I think he'll be... I get the feeling he'll die early. And it seems more likely he'll be a victim than a blackened. We need to keep an eye on Terry on both counts. But that might depend on what the motive is. Otherwise, like Mahiru's the one that's sort of pushing against Byakuya leading. But she doesn't seem like she'd be a blackened, at least at this stage. And Akabuki's another one that I think will just be a victim. Because she seems like the kind of person who will end up as the... Like that, I mentioned it last time, Ibuki seems like she'll end up being like the heart and soul of the group. And so from a despair perspective, it makes sense to knock off Ibuki. Those are somewhat early reads, but yeah, I don't know. I think we're about to get our motive anyway, so that'll be where things kick off, really. Anyway, so that will be the end of the stream there. Thank you all very much for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Throngalady2, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to find me elsewhere, the links will be in the description below, or feel free to check out the rest of the channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.